Welcome to class. All right, I'm gonna play the first excerpt, and I want you guys to listen carefully, watch, listen, and then I'm gonna ask you some questions, okay? So we're starting off fast, okay? You're gonna watch and listen carefully.
It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest, and fairest of all beings.
Now, I'm gonna ask some questions. First of all, where was that from? Where have you heard that? Okay. You probably heard it from the Lord of the Rings. You remember? We have been reading a lot from the Lord of the Rings, so we've probably read that part. Okay, I think we did. Yeah, we read that part. So, anything else? Let's see. I'm gonna ask a few more questions. What do you think that was? What was that speaking? What was that form of speaking that she was doing? That is called either a speech or a monologue. I would generally call that a monologue, but some could call that a speech as well. We're going to talk about the difference in a little bit. So I would call that a monologue. And the person who was speaking was Galadriel. So Galadriel, who you remember who Galadriel was, right? So Galadriel was speaking she was doing a monologue. Okay? And the reason this is important is that you're going to hear this, especially if you like musical theater. Do you like musical theater? Yeah, so if you like theater, you're going to hear monologue a lot because there are lots of monologues in theater and lots of monologues in movies. Now, speeches, if you're into speaking a lot, or if you want to do a political speech and you have to do it in English, right? Do you have to do something in English you don't want to? Yeah, then you have to learn how to differentiate between a speech and a monologue, and we're going to practice and make our own speeches today. So we're going to keep working on listening. I'm going to work a lot on listening today, but over the course of this week we're going to make our own speeches. Okay? So, I think what we're first going to do is we're going to listen to some more and we're going to learn the differences between speech and monologue. So, let's do that. Everyone get in pairs. So all of my students, I want you to stand up and I want you to find a partner and sit down with your partner. Okay? So I want you to do that now. Go. Okay, does anybody need a partner? No? Okay. So, first things first, we're going to listen. We're going to listen to an excerpt from The Lord of the Rings. Okay? So, we're going to listen to it we're going to listen to it 2 times. The first time, I want you to just listen carefully, okay? Listen, listen, listen. All right? And so you're going to listen and think about what is he saying? So I want you to think about what is he saying? What is he doing maybe in the scene? What is he doing? Why is he doing it? It's Aragorn. So think about what Aragorn did in the book, okay? You remember reading about Aragorn a lot? Yeah, so this one is from the 3rd movie. So think about that. So it's probably from the 3rd book, right? So you need to think about that while also listening, okay? And then after the first listen, we're going to listen again. And this time, I want you to talk to your partner. I want you both to discuss if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Okay, so if you liked it or if you didn't like it. And then we're going to do why or why not. Okay, and then after everyone is finished, I'm going to wait for everybody to talk. You can talk, 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 talk. Once you are done talking, I want you to look up at the board silently, to look up at the board and just look at the teacher, look at me, and then we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to ask you some questions about it. I'm going to ask you like, Why did you like it? Why didn't you like it? And what do you think he's doing in this scene? What do you think Aragorn is doing in this scene? How does he sound? Does he sound happy? Does he sound angry? Okay, so I want you to all listen to that. And so we're going to play it. So listen carefully, okay? Listen.
I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. Comes crashing down.
Whoopsie. Okay, so as you could hear, how did Aragorn sound? He sounded a little angry, right? He sounded a little but you could also hear in the music that it was very dramatic. Something big was happening. So we're gonna listen to it one more time. One more time.
I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of men fails.
So I want you all to discuss it now. I want you all to discuss what is Aragorn like talking about? First of all, what is Aragorn talking about maybe? Do you guys have any idea? Do you remember when we read that part? We read it in the book. So what is he talking about if you could hear that? Then I also want you all to discuss, did you like it? Did you not like it? That's a big one. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And why or why not? Okay, I want you all to talk.